Here's a picture of my cat, Aebi. When I was single-handed and sailing long distance offshore, I would get up every 15 minutes. The alarm would go off, I would scan the horizon, and if nothing needed attention, then about 60 seconds later I would go back to sleep. I would lie in the cockpit, put the blanket over me, and the cat would jump on. And the cat was so used to it, when the alarm went off, the cat would get up and then just sit there and wait. And then I would do my thing and then lie back down and jump back on. It's a picture of Aebi keeping a lookout on the bowsprit. We're motoring down the ICW here. If you're living aboard, and if you're long distance offshore sailing, and if you want to get a cat, you should get the cat when it's really young and doesn't know that cats don't live on boats and spend all their time at sea. If they think it's normal, then they adjust to it right away. Here's Aebi sitting at the dinette table helping me with my logbook and voyage planning. Unfortunately, when I was anchored off of French Guadeloupe in the Caribbean, one night I went ashore and had dinner at a friend's house. We were inside and I didn't realize that the weather had turned so bad. It was really windy, really rainy. I rowed the dinghy back to the boat at anchor and she was gone. I always had a line going over the side of the boat and I had trained her to climb up that line back into the boat. There were actually a few times where she did fall overboard and knew about the line and would swim to it and climb back aboard, but this particular night it was just too windy and rainy and there was a very strong current that carried her out to sea. When I got back to the boat, I couldn't believe it and I jumped in the rowing dinghy and I rowed out to sea almost too far. Another person in the anchorage saw that and jumped in his rib inflatable with a strong outboard and motored out and got me and towed me back. After that, I sailed the boat to Venezuela. I put it on the hard in a boatyard and then I flew back to Boston to visit family and friends. And while I was there, I was looking at yachtworld.com and ended up buying a Westsail 42.